There are moments in life when a person suddenly sees the world differently, when everything they trusted flips on its head. And according to insiders, Prince Harry just experienced exactly that. Sources say Harry was recently confronted with photos and details he never expected to see. Images allegedly linking Meghan not to Hollywood, not to humanitarian causes, but to Prince Andrew and to a yacht connected to a world Harry thought she had never touched. For years, Harry believed Meghan's story exactly as she told it. She was an outsider. She had never moved in royal circles. She had never crossed paths with Andrew. She had no ties to the aristocracy. But insiders say the yacht images shattered that belief. Harry reportedly could not ignore what he saw. Proof, they claim, that Meghan had been closer to Andrew's orbit than he ever imagined. And when the shock settled, a terrifying thought hit him. What else did he never know? This is where the story begins, not with rumors, but with the claim that the man who walked away from his family may never have had the full truth about the woman he walked away for. And the silence surrounding Meghan's alleged ties to Andrew has become louder than any headline. Because here's the question no one ever asks. If Andrew's downfall was instant and brutal, why was Meghan's alleged proximity never mentioned? Andrew was destroyed publicly. Every newspaper printed his face. Every network dissected him. The palace tossed him into the shadows. But when it comes to Meghan, absolute silence. Insiders insist that silence is not accidental. They whisper that it's strategic, controlled, protected by both the palace and the press. Because if the public started asking why Meghan appeared in those same circles, the palace would face impossible questions. Why wasn't she investigated? Why wasn't her past examined? How did Andrew fall but Meghan remain untouched? And most worrying of all, who benefits from keeping her past hidden? According to sources close to Andrew, he has allegedly told friends that he did know Meghan before Harry ever entered her life. That claim alone destroys the fairy tale version of Meghan's introduction to royalty. Because if it's true, then Meghan didn't stumble into the royal world, she was already circling it. Defenders say Meghan never knew Andrew, but those close to Andrew say the opposite. They claim he remembers her. They claim there were interactions. They claim Harry had no idea. And if Harry never knew, the entire Meghan-Harry origin story unravels. It explains why Meghan walked into the monarchy with such confidence, why protocol never intimidated her, why she acted like someone who'd been behind those palace walls before. Sources say Harry is sickened because he once believed their beginning was pure until he realized it may have been planned. Then comes the yacht. Back in 2014, photos appeared showing Meghan aboard a yacht allegedly connected to people within Jeffrey Epstein's social circle, specifically those close to Karina Shuliak, Epstein's final known girlfriend. Karina has stated publicly that she only traveled and sailed with Epstein. If that is true, then the yacht Meghan appeared on puts her close to the same orbit that destroyed Prince Andrew. The palace knew, the insiders knew, and according to sources, they buried it, because acknowledging it would force them to admit that Meghan wasn't the naive actress she claimed to be. She was moving among powerful networks long before she met Harry. This, insiders say, is when Harry finally stopped denying what others tried to warn him about. This is when he realized Meghan's past wasn't just complicated, it was strategic. And the palace feared that if the images resurfaced, Andrew wouldn't be the only one scrutinized. Meghan's carefully polished narrative would collapse. But the yacht wasn't the only red flag. According to legal sources connected to Epstein-related proceedings, Virginia Roberts allegedly considered calling Meghan Markle as a potential witness, not because she married Harry, but because she was believed to have moved in Andrew's social spaces at the time. You don't call a stranger as a witness. You call someone who was there, someone who knew the environment, someone relevant. Behind the scenes, questions popped up everywhere. How did Meghan know Andrew? Why was this never investigated? Who covered it up? And why? But if Meghan had been called, the fallout would have dragged Harry, the monarchy, and Meghan's entire past into the spotlight. So suddenly the topic vanished. No headlines, no inquiry, no explanation. Andrew took the fall. Meghan walked untouched. But those who were there never forgot. To understand how Meghan entered royal circles so easily, you have to go back to 2011. When she moved to Toronto for Suits, she didn't rise slowly. She was brought in. Insiders point to Marcus Anderson, a well-connected member of Soho House, someone who quietly opens doors to elites, politicians, aristocrats, and wealthy power brokers. Marcus didn't just introduce her to Toronto's elites. He positioned her. He placed her beside Jessica Mulroney, political families, wealthy socialites, and those connected to London's upper tiers. Through these networks, insiders claim Meghan gained familiarity with the same world Andrew belonged to. She wasn't climbing, she was being lifted. She wasn't discovering society, she was being inserted into it. And according to those who watched, Meghan adapted fast. She learned how to move like someone with status, how to mimic confidence, how to present herself as belonging. And insiders say she started aiming higher, far higher. One detail often ignored. Meghan admitted she knew Princess Eugenie before she ever met Harry. If she knew Eugenie, she knew Andrew's family. She was already inside the royal circle before Harry ever appeared. Insiders also claim Sarah Ferguson, Andrew's ex-wife, was suspicious of Meghan early on. Not because Meghan was divorced or American, but because Fergie allegedly recognized someone who was aiming for more. Some claim Meghan originally tried to get closer to Andrew, but Fergie blocked it, protecting her position, her daughters, and her remaining influence. If Andrew was inaccessible, Harry became the alternative. Young, isolated, lonely, eager for validation. And Eugenie, knowingly or not, became Meghan's bridge into Harry's life. If Eugenie, Fergie, and Andrew all knew Meghan before Harry, then they all hold pieces of her past the public has never seen. And Andrew? Insiders say he's furious. Not just because he fell, but because Meghan didn't. They say he feels abandoned by the palace, betrayed by the institution he defended, and angered that someone he believed moved in his circles escaped unscathed. Sources claim Andrew has told friends he has information, real information about Meghan's past, details, interactions, memories, things that could destroy her public image instantly. Why hasn't he spoken? Because he knows once he does, there's no going back. But those close to him say he has reached a point where he has nothing left to lose. And a man with nothing to lose is dangerous. Meanwhile, insiders claim Harry is facing emotional collapse. They say he now accepts that Meghan had connections she hid from him, that she moved in royal spaces before he ever knew her, that their story wasn't fate, it was opportunity. Sources say he feels betrayed, trapped by the marriage, trapped by the image, trapped by his own choices. He abandoned his family, his home, his identity, not for love, but for a lie. And here's the tragic twist. Harry once believed he was saving Meghan from the royals. Insiders now claim he realizes the royals were trying to save him from her. So why is the world silent? Why isn't the press touching any of this? Why is the palace pretending nothing exists? Because this isn't just about Meghan. It's not even just about Andrew. It's about the monarchy itself. If Meghan's past comes out, the palace would be forced to admit they hid it, that they protected her for years, and the humiliation would be catastrophic. So they stay silent. The press stays quiet. The story stays buried. But every royal scandal follows the same pattern. The whisper, the denial, the silence, the drip, the flood. We're